so I am going to record myself scheduling something, a testing session in NWEA, so that our new teachers will have something to kind of follow that's easier to look at. So here I have NWEA pulled up, the testing roster list from the testing s'more, and then I also have the testing schedule pulled up over here so that I can just see them all three easily together. So to make a new testing session, I'm just going to go here to find students to test. And I'll look at my schedule to see what I want to test or schedule next. I've already scheduled for math and reading. So the next thing to look for to see if you need to test is K and 1. So I'll click on kindergarten and see if my name is listed under TA anywhere. So I'm just scrolling. I do not see my name. So now I'll check first grade. Look under TA for my name. And there I am. So I'm right here with my partner, teacher Megan, and we'll both be doing this session together, but I'm going to go ahead and schedule the session in NWEA. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 students. So I'll go over here back to NWEA. I'll click this, our school. They're all in, what did I say, first grade. And you can look on the spreadsheet to see who their instructor is or their homeroom teacher. And that's going to be Melanie Wood right there. So that's who I'm going to select. And I'm just going to click search and it'll bring up all of her students. So I am going to look at their student IDs. You can also scroll over on this file, but I'm not going to for FERPA reasons. I'll just use their ID numbers, which may be a little more tedious to look at them here because they're not necessarily in order. But we'll go through and find them. So 359 are the first three for that student. Let's see if she has any. They may be different than their school ID. So I'm going to scroll over and look at their names, but I'll try to blur it out here. Or they're just their last name, so maybe we'll be able to look that way. Okay, so my first one is Thrasher as the last name. Okay, so I'll select that student. Then I have White. Let me make sure there's not a second White. Okay. White. Both Taylors. Oh, we'll need to, or do I have another one? Here's another Taylor, so I'm going to go ahead and select all three because 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The next one is Walker. The next one is May. And I believe this student is not, oh, they are. And I think I have both Mays. Yes, I do. Because if I look at my list here, there's a May, and our last student is another May. So then I'll look at Night, and I'm pretty sure that student is not listed yet. There's no Night, so I just made myself a note that they're not in NWEA yet, and I'll go check and see when their enrollment date was to see if they're a new student. And then they may pop up tomorrow or the next day. And then I'll just go back in and add them to this session. And my next student was the Taylor that I've already added. I'll show you here, right there. And then Scott, right there. And then I've already added that May. So I'll click add students. I always like to scroll down and count them and make sure I got everybody. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus the one that's not in there yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am missing, it looks like 2 people. Let me check again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, I'll need 11. So let me go back and see who I'm missing. Hayes, he's not on there. So I'll click search again to see if I can find that student. Unselect all of those. Okay, there's that Hayes student, so I'll add them. So now I'm just missing 1. So I got Hayes. Let's look for Thrasher. I have that one. White, they're there. All 3 Taylors are there. Walker is there. Both Mays are there. The night student is not in NWEA yet. Taylor is there. That was from the 3 Taylors. Then Scott is there. The other May is there. Williams, that looks like who I'm missing. Okay, so let's search again. Unselect all the students. I'll go to 4. And there is Williams. Let me make sure there's not another one. There's not. So I will click on Williams and add that student. Okay, now I have all of my students except for the one that's not in NWEA yet, but I'm going to go ahead and schedule this session. So when you click Save Session, you'll type in the testing name, and the convention is your last name, period, the grade level. So these students are in 1st grade. So 1, period, what test it is. So this is their math test, period, the date. And the date is August 12th, so 8.12. And you just click Save and Exit. And then it's going to pop up right here under saving test session. So when you click on that, you'll see what you've already saved. And if you do need to go back in and add a student, you just highlight that one. So it would be right there. And you can edit the session to add students.